Black Friday, Black Friday, Black Friday. Buy now, buy now, buy now, buy now. If you're a musician, a producer, home recording artist, mixing engineer, aspiring artist, whatever it is, most likely you're being bombarded by Black Friday deals today. As we traverse through this Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Cyber Month sale, you're going to be barraged with deals, sales, massive discounts, sales advertisements, all advertising you to buy something now. And most likely you're going to be tempted and have your eye on something. So if your promotions inbox looks anything like mine, it's going to be full of Black Friday deals. Sound toys, Fab Filter, Scalar 2, on sale, Black Friday plugin deals, our best guitar deals on Black Friday. SonarWorks Black Friday sale is now live. Black Friday starts now. Fire emoji. Only 4 days left to get 50% off. Fire. You get the point, right? Barraged with massive sales. So what I want to do in this video is actually do something completely different than what everyone else is doing and give you a framework to evaluate if you should buy something, if it's going to actually help you, or if it's just going to sit on the shelf, and how to clarify what is going to actually help you and make a good purchase decision. Keep in mind, just because it's Black Friday and Cyber Monday, it does not mean you have to buy anything. And I just want to give you a kind reminder that no amount of gear will ever make great music for you. All right. You might be sold this product or that software, or this plugin or this course or whatever, but it's like the result is going to come through you taking action. Okay. There's no magic pill. There's no silver bullet. Fun fact is that most music and audio companies make 20% of their yearly profit from Black Friday to the end of the year. Okay, so this is a massive time where all these companies have interest in just selling you stuff to get their bottom line moving. All this gear on sale, all these plugins on sale, all these courses and training on sale, your wallet is bound to get. All right, and don't get me wrong, I love new toys, new gear. Snagging a great deal is a good time. I've invested a ton in my studio. I've got all sorts of stuff. Some stuff I definitely use more often than others. Some stuff I maybe haven't used as much as I would like to, or that I thought I would when I first purchased the thing. And my goal with this video is to give you a simple framework so that you make a great decision. So if you do decide to invest in something, that you'll actually see the returns in your music. You'll actually see better music at the end of the day, and you're not going to feel that regret after buying something that you just impulse bought. Or maybe I'll inspire you to not buy anything because you might already have everything you need. All right, so if we're not careful, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all these sales can definitely be a trap. And why is that? Because again, bottom line, money making times are happening. And this is definitely not the video that everyone else is going to make. Most other YouTubers will spend all their time researching the best deals for you, compiling a list, and then linking their affiliate links or linking you to other videos to encourage you to keep buying stuff. And don't get me wrong, I know that a lot of you girls and ghouls out there want to snag deals on plugins and gear and music stuff. You're saving up all year for this time. That's totally fine. All right, but I'm going to help you zoom out and think a little bit deeper about, do you need to buy stuff? All right, so let's talk about how to navigate Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or any other kind of massive sale event to make sure that you are not wasting money, you don't feel regret, and or if you do decide to invest in something, that you feel good about it and it's actually going to make you make better music. All right, so you want to think about your wants versus your needs, okay? Because the number one intention behind all plugins, software, instruments, etc., is to make better music, okay? So that is the number one goal that we are trying to achieve with any purchase that we make on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you name it. But the number one defense you have against falling in the trap of just impulse buys and buying things because they're on sale and all that kind of crazy stuff is to identify what your music actually needs instead of what you want or what you've been sold. Because you're going to be marketed all sorts of best solutions to a problem. However, you need to identify what problem you're trying to solve first before jumping on solutions, because that's an easy way to spend money on stuff that won't actually make a difference. Before you start going on websites and opening those emails with the fire emojis, is take a step back and just think about what might be your weakest link in your setup or your weakest link in your music process, to then think about what will be the thing that would make the biggest difference. So maybe you're having trouble arranging tracks. Maybe you're having trouble finishing a mix that you're happy with. Maybe in your home studio setup, you don't have proper monitors, or maybe your audio interface is out of date. Maybe you're hitting a plateau with your current skill set. Okay, these are all different problems, and most likely we all can continue to progress with all of those different categories, but one of those problems is probably going to be the biggest breakthrough thing to solve for you and your music. So for example, if you have a minimal setup and you mix on headphones, and maybe you don't have the best set of headphones, but you want to get better mixes, maybe investing in a nicer pair of headphones would be a good choice. If you've been using your mouse on your DAW exclusively and you would like to be able to play notes, MIDI notes into your computer so that you can actually jam out ideas, maybe looking at a MIDI keyboard or a MIDI controller is a good idea. Another thing that you might want to invest in is yourself. Okay, your knowledge base, your skill sets, your experience. So whether that's learning from somebody, maybe getting some lessons, investing in yourself directly is probably the quickest way that you will make fast progress with your music versus a plugin or a new piece of hardware. If you like the idea of investing in yourself and expanding your knowledge on music production, on mixing, on composition, on the whole creative process, I've got the best anti-Black Friday deal for you. I've created a free masterclass that will walk you through how to develop and level up your creative process so you can create more music, finish radio-ready releases, and unlock your inner artist, your inner genius. I've jam-packed it full of actionable insights that I've learned over my 10 plus years recording, mixing, and writing music. So if you want to check it out, you can check it out in the link below. Because there's always an infinite amount of options of things to spend your money on in the music space. However, if you can boil it down to the core things that are going to make the biggest difference, then you can invest your money instead of just spending it because it's on sale or because there's a deal, whatever it may be. Here's a little framework to help you navigate these crazy sale times in the audio and music world. So number one is make a list of all the problems you're coming up against in your music making and in your setup and the tools you have. Number one, hey, and most likely it's not a plugin. Maybe you need a new desk for your studio. Maybe you need a new audio interface or some better quality cables, MIDI controller. Maybe you need a better version of your DAW. What's the biggest problem that you're coming up against? Next, when you're considering a purchase, so if something catches your eye and you're like, that looks cool, or oh wow, that's a great deal, the number one question to ask yourself is, are you buying this because it's on sale? If you're only buying something because it's at a discount, do not buy it. If you're not only buying it because it's on sale, but because it solves one of the problems you have on your list, then move on to the next question. So the next question to ask yourself is, am I buying this because I want it, not because I need it? Okay, so there's a big difference between needs and wants. And again, it goes back to identifying problems. What are the things you need to break through to the next level with your music or to significantly help you make progress with your music? Chances are there's going to be a finite amount of options for what you actually need versus what you want could be absolutely anything. Somebody could convince you that you want something, right? You might just want something because it looks fun, it looks cool, it looks different. So if you're thinking of buying something just because you want it or it looks cool or you've seen awesome reviews on it, do not buy it. If not, if you're buying it because you need it, move on to the next question. The final question you want to ask yourself is, can this thing in question that you're thinking of buying help me solve one of the problems on my list? So if the thing that you're looking at will not directly solve one of the things you've identified that are the biggest problems in your music, do not buy it. If it is going to solve a problem with your music directly, then continue on. And there's one more thing that I would consider. So before you press buy and get the thing, make a plan for the next 2 weeks on how you're going to use it to improve your music, to make the most out of your investment. All right, to make it worthwhile. If you make a plan before you actually buy something, you're going to be so much more likely to see it through as opposed to an impulse buy. All right, so whenever you come across something that you're considering buying in this next 2, 3, 4 weeks, go through this framework and I assure you it will help you make a decision that you do not regret later. And if you get green lights for all the questions we walk through together, then go ahead and snag that massive Black Friday deal. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you make with it. If you got value out of this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to stay in the loop for the next Meta My Music transmission, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let me know, what is your general attitude towards Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all of this sale craziness going on? Do you save up during the year to get something specific? Or do you just kind of shop around, see what comes up? Or are you kind of like me and you're kind of reserved all this stuff and you don't really jump on the wagon? I'd love to know in the comments down below. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, 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 bye.